Hey, greatness. When it comes to sex, you want to have or make love or have sex from abundance. Some of us, what happens is, based on what society says, have sex for reasons that are more subconscious and out of lack. And what I mean by that is that society tells you that's how you keep a man. Society tells you you gotta do good in the bedroom and that's how you keep your woman. Or you gotta have a lot of sex. Or you gotta use sex as a tool to get people to do stuff. And so these are all functions of the ego. These are all functions of not necessarily being with the right person. These are all functions of learning about sex from the wrong energy. We've been taught the wrong way. And so sex doesn't equal love. Just because you're having sex with someone doesn't necessarily going to keep them around. And we have to become comfortable in knowing that we are enough and that people do care for us and that people do genuinely love us. Because sometimes we could be in a relationship and someone genuinely cares about you, but you don't necessarily feel it or experience it because you have an identity and a personality that says, people don't love me, I'm not enough. And so what you do is you have sex, you do things, you have an anxious attachment style, or you avoid people. And we want to heal those traumas. We want to heal those wounds so that we're approaching love, so that we're approaching sex from a high energy, from a high vibration. We have to learn to operate from abundance and ask where our actions are coming from. Does it stem from purity? Does it stem from truth? Does it stem from happiness and joy? Or does it stem from, I need to do this so I can get this? I need to do this so I can feel a certain way. Most people do things in order to feel a certain way. And sometimes that's good and sometimes that's bad. So if you're doing something in order to feel a certain way, like exercise, for example, I can exercise and do it to get fit and to feel more confident in my body and stuff like this. And it can come from abundance, but you can also do that same activity and do it from a place of lack, where you want to be big because you want other people to see you in a certain way and you want to have power. It can become egotistical. So that's the lack. Okay. We want to always be aware how we approach things. And in terms of the law of attraction, we want to have that same thought process. Like, am I wanting this thing to glorify myself? Or am I already glorified? And I'm creating this as an extension, as a bonus to who I already am. I'm whole and complete. I'm love. I'm enough. And so there comes the power. And when you begin manifesting and creating your reality from that space, when you begin moving forward from abundance, what starts to happen is it just keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing. Because now you're riding the wave of abundance rather than riding the wave of lack. We can get things, we can manifest things, but can you sustain it? Can you keep it? Can you grow it? You manifest this thing and then things go bad. You manifest this thing and then things go bad. You manifest this thing and then things go bad. That's operating from lack. The universe is showing you that, hey, yeah, you can get stuff and this law of attraction thing does work, But my friend, you have subconscious patterns and personalities that don't align with abundance. And so you're attracting and manifesting from abundance, and you're manifesting and attracting from lack. And so you get more lack, you get more problems, you get more situations. I've experienced this a lot and I know what it feels like. However, I've noticed when you're feeling good and you are enough and you're operating and creating from abundance, you get more abundance. And so notice, is your action inspired? Is your behavior inspired? Is your movement towards what you want to be coming from abundance, or is it coming from lack? Is sex coming from lack, or is it coming from abundance? Is love coming from abundance, or is it coming from lack? Are you wanting to hug that person and kiss that person to keep them around? Or are you wanting to hug and kiss that person because you just are enough and you want to share love with them? Okay? We don't want to get into relationships. We don't want to get into business stuff. We don't want to get into this thing from a place of lack, because it equals more lack. We want to get into these things from a place of abundance. People will have kids out of lack. People will, get married out of lack. People will pursue a job out of lack. People will do all of these things out of lack, not realizing where they're functioning from. They're functioning from fear, they're functioning from anxiety, they're functioning from pain, they're functioning from trauma. And so they get more of what they don't want. They get unhappiness. We want to, again, focus on feeling good. I am enough. I am important. I am valid. I am significant. And operate from that space and rewire any subconscious patterns that block you. Can you see how that works? So the one thing that I've personally realized after helping thousands of people all around the world is that the subconscious mind is the key to tapping into more success and more fulfillment. And so if you're someone that wants more fulfillment and more success and wants to have more impact in the world, then you can get my free subconscious mind diagnosis session at neutralityshifting.com. There'll be a link in the description where you can go ahead and get that. Get the session, find out more about how we can help you impact the world, create more success, and have more happiness. Peace, peace.